Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mason Talks About Email Marketing, everyone's favorite subject in the world. Today we're going to be talking about something very near and dear to my heart, because remember, the purpose of leads is to give you money. And we're going to be talking about very specifically the type of emails that result in leads giving you money by coming into a sales call and being closed by your salespeople. If that is interesting to you, by all means, stay on the video. If you would rather have a big, paperweight list of useless leads that listen to you but never give you money, then this is not a video for you. I'm going to be sharing some templates that have been developed for the express purpose of taking leads on the list who may or may not have been on the fence about working with you and putting them on your sales calls so that they can be closed. The issue is that if you do what I'm about to tell you too much, you will burn your list. You will burn your list doing this. So make sure that the cost-benefit ratio is acceptable to you before you take my advice in this video. Other than that, now that I've scared you off, let's dive in. We're going to be talking about the nuclear options, aka how to elevate your sales call quantity with these nuclear emails for instant bookings. One of the very first clients I ever worked with, one of the very first real clients, grew by a lot very quickly. Maybe once a month or once every 2 months, I would get messages, which I did screenshot, but I didn't include in this presentation. I would get messages from him saying, "Hey, the sales calendar is looking a little light. Can you do anything?" And what he meant was, go into our email list, I should say, and do your job, which is to send me sales calls so that I can make some money. Because the point of a lead on a list is to make us money. He didn't say that in that many words, but that's what he meant. And so I said, "Aye, Captain," and I would send out these nuclear option emails that I'm about to show you. Yeah. These are for when you need sales calls on the calendar right now and you don't want to wait. Literally the day of or the next day. You want your calendar to be full of bookings. You must not use these too much, otherwise you'll burn the list. A good rule of thumb, and there is some room here, is if you have fewer than 5,000 leads, these email templates sparingly. If you have more than 50,000 leads, you can send these 2 to 3 times per week, because at that point you're getting so much volume it just doesn't even matter. It depends on how many leads per month are coming in. You will burn the list using these. The only question is, will it be worth it to replace the leads that you burned? These are very salesy, yet very effective emails. This is the first one. I developed this as a way to show that there is scarcity in how many people want to talk to us. I should say there's scarcity in the availability of our sales team, our advisors, to speak with these people. So let me just break you through it. You have to put an invitation in the subject line, and you have to put a first name in there as well. This is invitation for first name. First name, do you want to talk next week? First name, how about a chat? First name, will you talk with us? Blah, blah, blah. And then you just start with the expectation of scarcity and urgency. We had some time open up last minute, Monday, July 24th, to develop the urgency more. We started putting in this image of a calendar with only 4 spots, because if there are only 4 spots left, that means it's not infinite. You can't just sit on the fence and think about, maybe I'll come in later, maybe I won't. Now, everyone knows that you will probably run this sort of promotion again. Later, there will be spots left. But emotionally and neurologically, they all have that feeling of, oh, since I've been thinking about this, I should get in now. And then we go to expectations. If you want to chat about growing your firm, getting out of the referral trap, and predictably getting leads and converting them into sales, notice that these are all benefits that a certain type of person looking for business development is going to be interested in. I recommend booking one of these time slots. Hit them with the scarcity again. There are this many people active on the list. We get about 40% open rates. That means you're going to be competing with about 1,000 others for only 4 slots. You get what I'm saying here? We won't be able to talk to them all, so it's going to be first come, the first 4 to reply will get to talk with us. And if you're serious about becoming a market leader with a premium race and a full pipeline, be fast. Very simple. We just tied these small benefits into this big benefit here. Like, these are all the things I want. These will support me into the big transformation, but there's a scarcity around all the things that I want because there are only 4 slots. And so if I want the big transformation, which gives me these things that I want, I need to be fast. Just find your time and lock it in here, link to the calendar. And then at the PS, I like to set some expectations, right? Because I've said in the past that the sales process is scary and people are aware of the sales process. So they know they're going to be stalled when they click the link. What I'm trying to do here in the PS is to kind of get ahead of that and say, we might invite you to work with us, but we only work with this type of person who's actually ready to make some changes. Here's a link again, booking the calendar. Scarcity, benefit, set expectations. And if you'll notice, we have like 3 different types of scarcity here. We have time frame scarcity, we have calendar scarcity, and then we reiterate the time slot scarcity by tying it in with the benefits. I would say there's nothing really new here. The reason we send this is because we're blending so many different things. The benefits are tied with the scarcity, and a lot of times you only see that when it's time at the end of a sales page or at the end of a VSL, or when it's time to actually get the money. In a sense, because we've done so much work with engagement and attention and nurturing, by the time we send this type of email, this acts as like the end of a sales page or the end of a VSL. We're finally asking them to give us money. So by the time someone books here, usually they know who we are and what we do, and they're ready to actually have a serious conversation with our sales team. You can also do this in a different way. There's these weekday or monthly promotions. I'll talk about the monthly promotion in a minute, but you can actually say, hey, Tuesday for the subject line or Friday for the subject line. And then the subhead tied into a gathering. It's going to be you. It's going to be us. We're going to talk. So the subject line could be Thursday, you and us. And then we just continue to do the exact same thing we've been doing, which is time scarcity. We had 3 unexpected slots open up on our calendar for tomorrow, the 4th. So if you'd like to talk with us about small benefit, the things that we can actually help you with. You want to talk with us about growing your business, scaling your ops team, putting a setter in your business, having us do your short form content. Now is the time. I highly recommend taking one of these slots. If you have struggled with short form in the past, or you're ready to scale your sales team, or you just want, you keep dropping calls because you're the only one making sales, or if you just want our advice. These calls are free. They take about 45 minutes, but here we go with the scarcity again. If you're serious, be fast. And then instead of sending them to a calendar link, we ask them to reply. Reply to this email with the time you want and we'll lock it in. Actually, this phrase right here, I didn't come up with this. My friend in the past, Ethan Bentz, who currently runs 4080 Marketing, which is a very good CRO done-for-you agency, he came up with this phrase and I use it all the time because if you can get them to reply with the time that they want, that's actually a fairly major micro-commitment as far as micro-commitments go. And that means that they are more or less bought in. I want to talk with you at 2 p.m. is a different type of lead than a lead that you have to chase and set the time for them and follow up with them. You get what I'm saying? So throw this line in there. Thank you, Ethan. And then this is one of my favorites. I had no idea it was going to work, but this email beat out like every other email we sent for like 6 months when I sent this. I don't know why. I think it's because people can envision it in their head and we kind of cast them into the future. It's different from saying, hey, we'll help you. This email says, hey, in May, we're going to get started. You know what I'm saying? So again, invitation, first name, and then April group. January 2025 sales group, whatever it is. I'm putting together a January group. This will be a small group of identity consultants, coaches, agencies, sales founders, high ticket closer, whatever it is, whatever their identity is, who want to start putting in place the operations, fulfillment, marketing, secrets, that lead to $10,000 a month, scaling your agency, building yourself out of the business, whatever it is that they want. In other words, the goal is to get you the big benefit, the transformation. I am at 6 figures. I want to make 7 figures. I am doing everything myself in the business. I want to set teams in place so that I can vacation in Maui, whatever. This is the goal, is going to be to get you that big benefit. We will achieve this by first getting you, unique mechanism, whatever it is that you offer that's specific to you that no one else does. Sorry, we got interrupted here. This is my cat. She wants to learn about email too. Unique mechanism. These are things that only you offer that other people don't offer. During the first few weeks of this group, you can expect, in 30 days, you will free up 10 hours a week so that you can focus and concentrate. In 3 months, we'll get you $20,000 of recurring revenue or your money back, whatever. It's like clockwork at this point. This catch is this group isn't open to everyone. You have to be qualified. Send some qualifications there. Here's how to be included. Hit reply, put month group in the subject line. Include 2 to 3 lines about goals and challenges in your business. We'll contact you. A couple things here. We are putting together a January group. This lets them futurecast where they're going to be in January and kind of solidifies the fact that a couple months from now, they are going to get help. Or maybe just a month from now, they're going to get help. I would actually send this, if I was putting together a January group, I would send this in December, mid-December. In the qualification area, just put in what qualifications you want them to have. You're making at least $10,000 a month. You are friendly and coachable. You have case studies ready to go. Here's how to be included. Here, reply. And then finally, why I include the 2 or 3 lines about goals and challenges in your business is because we want them telling us their problems and where they want to go so that we can take those goals and challenges that they've been dealing with and say, hey, we can help you with those in January, which is where we're hosting our group. So if someone hits reply to this and then does the due diligence to actually put the right words, it wouldn't be in the subject line, it would be in the first line, and then includes 2 to 3 lines about how they specifically are struggling and what specific goals they have, then if your setter can't set that person, fire that setter immediately. If that person does not come in, your sales team fucked up massively. They are ready. They're willing. They're saying, help me. I have a problem. Help me in January. Here are the problems I have. I need your help in January. Any setter or a sales member who gets this email and can't close this person needs to go learn Facebook ads or something, because we just tee them up so hard that they are asking to be closed. Because of the degree of commitment required to actually put this in, you aren't going to get 20 people who do this. You are going to get 2 or 3 to 10, depending on the size of your list. Juxtapose that with this email where all they have to do is click a link and fill a calendar. You'll get way more people in this email versus this email. However, you will have to re-qualify them, see how there's no qualification components in here, versus they already self-qualify with this email. However, you can send this one every month. Hey, I'm putting together a May group. I'm putting together a June group. Use all 3 of these at various times and see which one works for you in your specific list. I have included some promotional type emails in the book, which you can access below. Add the link. It is free. Get it. Use it. Print it out. Put it next to your bedside. Meditate on it. Give it to your writer, but only if they're good enough to actually use the ideas contained therein. It's completely free. You can have it. Also, if you want someone to manage and market to your list so that you make way more sales and revenue from your existing email list without having to spend any more on ads and without having to spend any more time yourself, hit me up. You can contact me. I'm probably going to put a landing page somewhere under this video and just fill out a calendar and we'll do a list audit and see if I can help you. If not, no worries. You're free to try to do this yourself. And honestly, if you have the book and these YouTube videos, you're 90% of the way there. So go get them, Tiger.